So we've got our lemon cupcakes in the oven. They will take anywhere between 16 to 18 minutes to bake. Please check in 15 just in case. We're going to start now with our lemon cream cheese frosting. This texture will be a little different from our vanilla buttercream and our vegan chocolate icing. You'll notice it's a little bit more creamy. Right now we are going to go over the equipment. This is our electric hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer, please go ahead and use that. We also be using a different tip. This tip is the number 11 tip. It is circular in diameter. Please note that the tips might be different in number from brand to brand. Just look at the diameter and try and copy that exact one. This will give us a beautiful rounded swirl, and it would really work well with our topping today, which is a lemon zest. These are the ingredients. You will need 4 cups of icing sugar, half a cup of lemon zest. This is 2 to 3 lemons. 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of unsalted softened butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Remember, your vanilla should be of pure extract, and 3/4 cup of cream cheese, softened as well. Okay, so we're going to start by mixing our ingredients together. Some people like to mix everything together. You can do that all at once. I like to kind of mix the buttery stuff first. So we're going to mix our butter and cream cheese together with a little vanilla. So just pour the cream cheese, butter. The cream cheese should be pretty soft. This is a small spatula, so it's not really breaking through, but you can see that it is pretty soft. And so should the butter. The butter can just be pushed in lightly with the spatula. We're going to add the vanilla now. This is half a teaspoon. If you don't have these measurements, remember you can use a teaspoon from home, but just make sure that you're using everything consistently. I'm just going to pour it half a teaspoon. Oops. Here we go. And now we're going to blend these together. So now that we've got our cream cheese and butter a little bit blended, we're going to add some of our icing sugar. So you're going to add about 1/3 to that. You don't want to add too much, otherwise it kind of lumps together. We're going to go ahead and add a little more. With this batch, I think we're going to add a little bit of the lemon zest as well, just so add a little flavoring to it. And before I add a little bit more of the icing sugar, I'm just going to scrape the sides of my bowl because I've noticed a lot of icing sugar is stuck to the side. And you can even scrape the bottom. Try not to scrape with the blender. It's not good for either your blender or the bowl. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more of the icing sugar and also the lemon zest. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We just need to scrape off the sides and make sure that we got all the icing sugar blended in. Okay, I'm going to give it one more go and then it should be good. Great, I'm going to just scoop off what's inside our blender, or sorry, mixer. Try and get it all out there, otherwise you can just kind of eat it. Okay, and we got a very nice creamy cream cheese frosting. It's beautiful yellow, bright yellow. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. Welcome back, guys. By the time you're finished making your icing and cleaning up a little bit, your cupcakes should be baked. Check to see if they're done by using a toothpick or a fork, pricking one of the cupcakes and ensuring that it comes out clean. Once your cupcakes are done, you need to make sure that they have enough time to cool so that when you ice your cupcake, the icing just doesn't slide right off. So let's get started. We are going to use our handy dandy little container that I have here, or you can use a pastry bag. If you have a pastry bag, you can just flip it over like this and insert the icing right in. I'm going to use the container. I'm going to take a spoon, just scoop my icing right in. Okay, and then I'm going to cover it up. Remember, we are using our round tip today. So important tip to remember, I've gone over this a little bit with you already. If you feel like you've messed up on a cupcake, the beauty about cupcakes is you can just scoop the icing right off the top and try again. So what we're gonna do is we are going to create a swirl. The swirl is going to start in the middle. Okay, so you're gonna start in the middle of your cupcake. You wanna make sure that you're positioned directly over top. Okay, you can use your other hand to guide if you'd like. So what we're going to do is just create little drops, or lemon drops like I like to call them. So we're just going to squeeze slowly, slowly, slowly and pull up. And that's the one in the middle. Now we're going to go around it until we get to our edges, okay? So we're going to start again, squeeze slowly and pull up. If it doesn't pull up properly, that's okay. You can kind of adjust it and fix it. I like this cupcake because it doesn't matter if it's perfect. They're little lemon drops, okay? You're going to go again and pull up. And keep doing this, rotating around your cupcake. If you're off center, that's also okay, don't worry. The whole idea is just to cover the cupcake in little lemon drops. If you find a few gaps, you can always fill them in. And there you have it. So we're going to start another one, just so you can see another example. If you want to start from the outer edges, you can do that as well. So you can go from the outer edges and work your way in. Once you have a pattern or rhythm going, it's great because you can kind of just focus on your rhythm. And we just created a bigger one in the middle. Okay, so we're going to put a little lemon zest on top. We're going to put it with our grater. We're going to go like this and just grate. Okay, you can see a little lemon zest on there. It is completely up to you how much you add. And there you have it, our little lemon blossom cupcakes.